All right, so this mailer I got is an epic failure, and I wanted to go over why it is for me, but it might not be for the company. So let's get into this.
It's the Mammoth Plumber Paradox with Tyler Williams, the marketing man.
If you take a look at this mailer that I got from Cozy Earth, it basically says like, hey, here's the holiday season, use this code and get 40% off. That's a lot. Okay, cool. Except there's one big problem. I have no idea who Cozy Earth is. This came in just a regular envelope. You open it up and this is the only thing on it, right? Tells me nothing about the company. I don't know what they offer. It's got a QR code, stuff like that. It's obviously printed, not actually handwritten. So yeah, I was like, whatever, this thing's a dud. Why would I even care about this? And honestly, for me in particular, this thing doesn't matter. I don't care about it. Like, it absolutely went nuclear. We're just pushing it over there. It's not for me. Except for the company. You have to remember that for the company, that campaign might actually still be quite profitable. And if somebody in that business heard me complain about the mailer and they stopped that campaign, well, then they would be losing out on a ton of money. And this is because not every marketing piece is going to hit 100%. And I find that newer business owners are trying to optimize their marketing to the point where if you're sending out 5,000 pieces, you expect 5,000 people to care about it. That's just not the way marketing works, folks. So realistically, I know nothing about Cozy Earth. That thing was an incredible miss for me. But for probably the other, I don't know, maybe 500,000 on their list, because they are a big company, I'm pretty sure, it probably makes sense. And it's a 40% discount. You don't get 40% discounts all the time. You rarely get 40% discounts in the mail. Most people are like, yeah, I'm gonna give people 10% off. Your market doesn't care, trust me. You gotta go deeper and bigger than that. But so, like, yeah, it's a miss for me, but it's not necessarily a miss for the business. And you need to keep that into a perspective. Is there are going to be times in your marketing where you're going to get feedback that, hey, this thing sucks. This is a complete misfire. You're doing marketing wrong. You aren't. It's just you have one person that it didn't show up for. And so what you really need to do is go like, well, all right, how many pieces did we send out? How many complaints did we get? How much money did we make? Those are the things that you really want to pay attention to. You got to be careful about letting a negative viewpoint on a marketing campaign derail your whole perspective. Now, one of the places that you see this all the time is in freaking Facebook comments, right? I'm running an ad currently that is me as a skeleton holding a thing that says work to the bone, hiring an assistant. And I had somebody complain about that. They were like, who would work for you? This is the dumbest thing in the world. And I was like, well, it's dumb enough to get your attention. Also, I got a bunch of applicants. So, and those applicants understand my personality. They that's part of the filtering, right? I don't want the person who will complain about it, but I'm not gonna let that one complaint also derail me completely away from the campaign. I'm not gonna stop that ad because I got one complaint and it's served out to like 40,000 people already. No, I'm not. But I see this mistake happening all the time in people's marketing where they get one little complaint and they're like, oh man, this whole thing's trash. We gotta stop it right now. No, absolutely not. Most of the time, your marketing is making headway, but it's silent. And you gotta remember, the negativity is the thing that people will leave you the most. Positivity is harder to get, sadly. That's just human nature. It's just the way we operate. So I guess the lesson in here is when you're being marketed to, don't complain about it because maybe it worked for everybody else. Actually, that's not the lesson. The lesson really is if you are marketing and you're finding that some people are complaining, really make sure that it's a true complaint from enough people to where there's something going on that's worth changing your course of action. Because if you change your course of action based on the one or two people's complaints, what you end up having happen is you aren't marketing properly because you move all your stuff into the zone for that small little subset of people. And that's a dangerous behavior for you to make your default. You won't make everybody happy. Focus on making most people happy. Problem is, you're not gonna hear that they're happy. So keep that in mind. All right, that's it. That's my lesson of the day. You guys take care. We'll see you later.
This is the Mama Plumber Podcast with Tyler Williams, the Mama Marketing Man. OMG, this is going to be great. La 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 la
This is a Mama Plumbing Podcast with Tyler Williams, the Mammoth Marketing Man.
OMG, this is going to be great. This is the Mammoth Plumber Podcast with Tyler Williams, the Mammoth Marketing Man. OMG, this is going to be great. La 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 OMG, this is going to